Hello to all my artsy friends. It's Flippin Friday and I have some awesome Christmas crafts that are old projects that I'm actually turning into brand new Christmas DIYs. So let's get started on the first craft makeover. I ended up going with a traditional red theme for my Christmas decor this year. So I'm going to add some red to this white wreath that I had created. I'm going to start by popping off this bow. We'll cover up any tears on the felt with our new design. This is part of the Flippin Friday challenge hosted by Board or Bananas. She does a lot of flips over on her channel, so make sure to check her out. Plus, there will be a playlist, which I will link below, with a bunch of other YouTubers who are doing trash to treasure videos. Okay, now we're going to use this Dollar Tree felt to make some poinsettias to add that pop of red that I want on this wreath. I'm going to start by cutting basically a starfish type shape and then adding more petals individually. I thought it would be fun to give you a little bit of Christmas history as we create these projects. So the tradition of poinsettias started with U.S. Minister to Mexico Joel R. Poinsett in 1828 when Christmas festivities in the U.S. were beginning to take off. When he first saw the flowers known as Flor de Nochebuena or Christmas Eve flower, and he saw them as a symbol of the holiday season. Wreaths were actually invented by accident. Rather than discarding the clippings from freshly cut and pruned Christmas trees, 16th century Christmas goers salvaged the excess boughs and turned them into wreaths. These wreaths were originally placed not on doors like we do today, but on the tree itself as an ornament symbolizing eternity because of the loop shape. Now, why do we always bring on the red and green during Christmas time? The colors are thought to be inspired by the paradise tree, which is a fir tree with apples that was used as a prop in the Paradise Play, which is an 11th century play about the Christian view of creation. The tree represented the Garden of Eden, and the red apples were a symbol of the knowledge that led to Adam's fall, and the green fir represented eternal life. Okay, so after gluing everything into place, I decided to use a black marker to give this felt flower a little bit of dimension. I originally did yellow centers on the poinsettias, but I changed my mind and I swapped them out with some white. I also decided to add a little touch of green with some felt leaves. I will link the original video I did showing how to make this white wreath in the description box below, just in case you liked the all-white look. I tried to appeal to a variety of styles for my Christmas decor, so I did some all-white, some traditional red and green, and then even a few pink DIYs this season. I had a lot of fun creating so many Christmas crafts for you guys. I found this little tree at the Target dollar spot this year. I used it for my hot cocoa bar, but now I want to give it a mini makeover with a new stand and some cute miniature ornaments. Oh my gosh, wait until you see the ornaments that I'm making. They are so adorable. I found this bucket at Dollar Tree and we're going to decorate it as a little Christmas tree stand. We're going to use some rope that I also found at Dollar Tree. I thought the red and white looked so festive. If you're new here, my name is Maria and I make simple, low-cost DIYs. If you love home decor, dupes of expensive items, and you love Dollar Tree like me, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and then that way you'll know when my next DIYs go up. So a little history on Christmas trees. In 1605, a fir tree was brought inside and adorned with paper roses, candles, nuts, and fruits, which was groundbreaking at the time. The idea of decorating a tree indoors took off and spread across Germany. Legend has it that while walking home from the woods one night in the 16th century, Martin Luther was so moved by the sight of the stars shining above the evergreens that he recreated the look at home by adding small lit candles to the branches of a fir tree he had cut down. Before lights or candles were added, we still loved the idea of lighting up a tree, and foil was used to reflect the light. The earliest tinsel was used in the 1600s, and they used real silver. In the 1800s, German immigrants brought the tradition to America. Let's see how the Christmas tree stand came out. I think it kind of looks like those woven basket tree collars. There are so many different ways that you could decorate these little Dollar Tree buckets, but I just love how this came out. Okay, now that we have our stand completed, let's make the cutest little mini hat ornaments. I'll show you two different ways to make these. You'll start with a piece of poster board and just tape it into a little ring. I cut some strips of yarn into the same length. Then loop each piece of yarn individually around the cardboard. Keep going until the cardboard is all filled up with the yarn. The popularity of Christmas trees and ornaments skyrocketed during the reign of Queen Victoria. Decorated Christmas trees became quite a fashionable thing to have in England and America. Early ornaments were made out of whatever items families had available to them. Things like fruit, especially apples, nuts, strings of popcorn and cranberries, paper streamers, candles, and metal foil were all used. Store owners also began to see the business potential in Christmas ornaments. F.W. Woolworth, who started Woolworth Stores, he visited Germany in the 1880s and decided to import glass ornaments to sell in his stores. Most of these glass ornaments were made in Germany until after World War II. Hallmark's keepsake ornaments began in 1973, marking a yearly tradition for many families. Next, I tied off the hat to make the fluffy top. Another way to do this is to flip it around. If there are any loose pieces of yarn when you flip it around, just hot glue those down. When you add a pom-pom, it will hide any of the glue. I found this polka dot ribbon at Target. I looped the ribbon back and forth and then cut 2 slits in the middle and tied the ribbon with some floral wire. I fluffed the ribbon and then used some hot glue to attach this bow to the little tree stand. Now it's time to decorate our tree. I had made these pink candy canes, but I want to remake them into a fun candy cane sign. Another German Christmas tradition, the candy cane originated around 1670. Designed to help children sit still during Christmas services, the candy was shaped like a J to represent crooks of the shepherds that visited baby Jesus. Original candy canes had no flavoring or color and were essentially just sugar sticks. After disassembling these, I gave them a coat of white spray paint, just in case any of the red and white rope doesn't cover what's behind it. I found these at Dollar Tree and they originally had some M&M type candy inside. I used some of that rope from earlier and just wrapped these candy canes. I used a little bit of hot glue every once in a while just to secure it in place. This is actually just a stove cover that I found at Dollar Tree. These come in a set of 2 and I've used them for some other projects. They're really handy. I want to make it look like it's a peppermint, so I gave it a coat of white spray paint and then I just hand painted the red parts. I used a small paintbrush to get the details and then the foam paintbrush to fill in the larger spots and smooth out the details at the end. I had these little foam ornaments from Dollar Tree and I painted some of them red and then left the others white. We will use these to finish off the edges of the sign. I used a skewer to hold them and make it less messy to paint. I made another bow with that polka dot ribbon and I'm going to use this on our sign. Let me know which of these flips was your favorite in the comments section below this video. I just love hearing from you guys. This is actually my last Christmas themed video for the year. I will have one more video on Tuesday the 29th and then after the new year I'll start fresh with a weekly Friday posting schedule. I will do bonus videos here and there, especially when I'm joining in on collabs, so make sure you have that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of those extra DIYs. I hope you and your loved ones have a blessed Christmas holiday and a beautiful New Year celebration. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. I really appreciate it and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Bye!